No, that's the thing.
Mean?
It's not anything different. Yeah, it's cosmetic. Yeah, I get it. Some people see it and are shocked by it.
Do you know I always mention Michael Jackson?
Yeah, that's
always.
the easiest link, you know? Because people think
up.
that he did it on purpose. Nah, like, that's why he had the glove and all of that stuff. He probably had it, like, and then he decided to get rid of it. Like, he probably had it on like 80% of his body at that point.
And it isn't nice to, because you see it in all different type of people, wherever they come from. I can't think of the ethnicity. That's the word I'm looking for. Indians, Asians, whites.
Oh, sorry, go on.
And I look and I'm like, you ain't got no pigment. And you can see it, and they just go about, nobody
really clicks on.
Not only that, they don't, because they're used to it.
Yeah.
It's like my chicken pox scars. And they go, how did you get that on your face? What? You know what I mean? Get what?
Yeah, it takes a second for you to be like, oh, okay,
Like, shit.
Yeah, the vitiligo,
when I was a baby.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're staring for like, oh, okay,
it's just annoying, and it really does. And my dad's like, Jackie, just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
It's one of those things that's outside of your control. It can be rude. It can be rude, I will say.
It's rude. It's just rude.
Yeah.
Because I just looked and I was like, oh, good looking young man.
Appreciated. Thank you.
And then I thought, let me ask if you had heard about the something. You're the first person I've asked that, actually.
Oh, okay. But yeah. DNA from birth, it is autoimmune. There's not really much you can do.
Is it the kidneys, liver, kidneys?
It's nothing to do with the liver and kidneys. He might have had it might have triggered it, or that might have been the stressing factor that started the depigmentation.
Okay.
Because for me, what was it? I got sunburn, and then I got the cold, and because my hay fever, I just kept on doing that, and then I ended up getting it on my nose and on my hands. That's how it started, because I was rubbing like that.
And I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna do it anymore.
No, that's my mum all the time. She's like, stop touching your face, stop touching your face. But it is what it is, love. You know
so
what I mean?
It goes back. I call it gingeration.
Yeah.
Way back.
Gingerations, way back.
Okay. But it's nice talking to you.
Yeah, no, likewise. I'm always happy to talk about it.
Yeah, and it's nice to hear different views.
Perspectives on it.
Dad just thought, I've lost my pigmentation because it's in the family, and that's it. Nothing else.
And it's annoying because the doctors are like clueless on it. Like, shout outs to my mum. She went to specialist after specialist because I got it as a kid to try and get to the bottom of it.
I met a little
what I mean?
girl in Croydon who got it from an early primary school age.
Yeah.
And I felt so sorry for her. And then, come to find out, one of my friends, I thought she had a birthmark. Black spot in her eye, and it was a birthmark, and she wore makeup. And I only just found out that she's got vitiligo.
Oh, snap. She just been putting makeup on her stuff.
I just thought it was a birthmark she was born with, and she said, Jax, I've lost all my hair, so she wears wigs. I didn't know it affected the hair.
Well, it's like an eczema as well. Yeah, I've got the locks and everything, but it's like it's related to a few different like skin conditions like eczema and stuff like that as well.
No, Dad's never had that. He ain't been sick a day in his life.
No, good for him.
So he's never had anything wrong with his skin apart from putting that shitty makeup on. No, it was nasty. And he just done it on his hands, and then go in the toilet and it's all over the tiles like doo-doo. Just like,
that's why I was paranoid of that as a kid. They were like, oh yeah, you could put makeup on. I'm like, nah. I don't want to be worried around constantly that it's spreading everywhere. Is it on? You need a
fixer. That back in the day, my day, when I was young, BC, before children, there used to be one for black people, but it was expensive. And then you had a fixer on, so you put the powder on top of the makeup, and then it stayed on. But it weren't cheap. It was not cheap at all. And I didn't even have nothing. I was covering up my chicken pox.
Yeah.
And those were the days where, I'm young, we wear makeup. I ain't doing none of that shit anymore. Lipstick, that's it.
Yeah.
Take it off, jump into bed.
You just got to own it at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Gorgeous.
That's what it is.
I don't need no enhancement.
No.
So apart from lipstick and earrings.